to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as down at the 12-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
First down here for the offense. Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. Covering man-to-man, find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Damn, receiver, you got to block one of them.
Pick up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's incomplete.
Are we serious?
Shooting for the end zone right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle.
Yes, sir.
And he intercepts it. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
No, let's just hit the open receiver. Fuck, we missed a touchdown last time on some bullshit.
Going to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air, it's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, they were able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
You said what?
And he'll bring it out of the
Oh,
end zone.
yeah, I will.
I know he thinks he can house every return.
Yeah, bro,
but
it's a
sometimes
defensive
you just
team,
have to
bro.
take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa has the ball back on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Touchdown, Florida! And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
Who your normal team are? What team you normally run with?
Through the end zone, it's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Wyoming? Oh, damn. That's crazy. I ain't never heard that. Yeah.
First down here for the offense. He wants
I
to
respect
throw.
that, though.
Using his legs to buy some time. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Yeah, that running back nice as fuck.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
You gotta hit that motherfucker, bro.
The DBs will back off a bit.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to McLemore. I seen somebody else saying, I was like, what happened to Mac? Huh.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
Almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Coming after it.
There you
And
go.
it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
Not all DBs.
Yeah, bro, that's
right? They can bat the ball
that's
down.
essentials. You know what I'm saying?
They don't
Because
really
the
secure
computer
the
be doing
football.
stupid
Good job
shit.
by the DB, securing the
So
football.
it's like if you don't switch stick to try to cover up some shit, bro, you get your ass torched.
Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this
Good
time
God,
and
good
execute
tackle.
a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Second down coming up. Receivers telling the
That's crazy, but now
quarterback
she
what
said,
they see.
I don't think I ever played Wyoming on here. Like, I be playing some random teams sometimes, but I don't think I ever came across Wyoming.
Back to pass. It's flagged away. Quarterback extends the play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gator. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession.
I played at Nevada, so we used to play them every year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Shit. 2010, my freshman year. So I played with Kaepernick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know they just gave up.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Taking it the other way. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they
I think you have.
What has already been a dominant first half.
Oh, so that first, your defense is nice, bro. We missed a touchdown that first drive, but then that second drive couldn't get nothing going.
They'll give it to Johnson. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get it.
Actually, when this shit first came out, I was playing with teams and just trying to figure out who I liked. I used to remember Auburn and Texas A&M, and then I came across Florida. And I like how they fit, what I want to do.
Just chews up yardage, just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Yeah, that shit's so stupid, bro. Like, next year they got to fix that, bro. Like if I could pick my own playbook, I'll use so many different teams. But I want my offense, you know what I mean? Like, I just like this playbook offensively. But like, that shit's stupid, bro.
Down on the ground, get what you can get to play another day.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, them teams, they always got some random positions. Like, I think Bowling Green got one of the best tight ends in the game. Yeah, Marshall got this 96 overall pass rusher. Yeah. It's like they always have this random-ass good player.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is.
I ain't gonna say I'm a fan, but I don't hate him. But yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, I had nothing to do with football. It's shit stupid.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
McCord?
The AT unit on the field.
Someone random. Yeah.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
I went to the Saints.
Comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
I mean, yeah.
The kickoff team on the field as
Quarterback is one of them positions you can be old, though. You know what I mean? Like, because them motherfuckers play till they 40 years old anyway.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats.
Mm-hmm. They played that on the highlight.
Turner to start us on the next drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. So late in the half, this is really.
Oh yeah, bro. There'll never be another Peterman, bro. That motherfucker was ridiculous.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little
get him.
I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Yeah. And corners. And defense. Tight ends, defense, and running backs.
Create some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On second down, they'll take to the air.
No, it's not the hurt players. Yeah.
Moves it out to the 34-yard line.
Wish they need to fix that shit, bro. They should have fixed that shit by now. I don't know why they just left it.
At the 34. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wide. The freshman just a little too much on that one. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah. And just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Dances away. Slips away.
Oh my God.
Really nice run there. Good, solid.
Come on, McClain.
They'll move the sticks with a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
Oh my God. I didn't even see that.
On him after a good return on the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes. And he's
Yeah, that's crazy, bro, because I've never played them motherfuckers.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
Yeah, especially since you say you know the team.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
God damn.
Quarterback checking the play. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the score. The pass is incomplete.
He nice.
And there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the game has been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking
Yeah, the
shots.
ball white guys got to watch out for him.
Down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the 1st half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. And the Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half.
Yeah, bro, that's how it is. Motherfucking teams be changing.
Didn't find any
Right.
in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Teams change so much from year to year now.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run the option. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short now.
Not really.
Give to the running back.
I mean, you know, they had talent. It just didn't come together.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, a couple fast guys, but I think next year they'll be all right.
They run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's
I think you might be right.
He'll lose a couple. That linebacker
Yeah, he can see the defender he's throwing to.
And the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers
killed
are making
him.
all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are using
randomly
45 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Makes the grab. It's Hawkins.
We was good in football when I was there.
Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down.
That's a good job by the drag route there. they're understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot.
I mean, yeah, we had a few guys go to the league from when I was there, bro. Fucking we had a corner that went. He played for the Bears for a little bit. He went 6th round. We had Isaiah Fry. Yeah, Frey. And then we had a DN that got drafted 2nd round to the Bengals, Dante Moore. That motherfucker ran like a 4.3 or some shit like that. He was fast as shit.
Exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Staying physical in the red zone as he's...
Oh, yeah, bro. You know they had like 3 first-rounders on the D-line. Which I don't get why more teams don't do that, bro. It's like you have to build up front first.
It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's the only time they've been good in the past 10 years. Yeah.
Running to the
Like
left.
motherfuckers always want to get skill positions. It's like, bro, that's you can find skill positions anywhere.
Touchdown, Gator! And the punishment has been extended. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Right.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it?
Nothing matters.
Up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the
Yeah,
other
nothing matters.
side.
But if the O-line and D-line don't do what they need to do, nothing else matters.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
But really, like with Iowa, though, I feel like you should have stuck with the run mode in this game. Cause that's what they do. They run that bitch, run it and play D. Real Big Ten football.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Going over the top.
Why you stop?
Got it down the right side. Oh, look out, there he goes.
Damn, this motherfucker stopped.
The defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this? At
Yeah, that was a
running
good
back
play.
that can play wide
But we had it covered. My
design
corner
ways
stopped
to
when the
get
fucking ball came.
football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Just about set to kick it
Bro,
away.
do you think they should have drafted Shador? No.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Oh no, he was dominant. They said if he was just one or the other, he still would have been one of the best at the position. He would have been top 2 at either position if he was just one of them.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm.
He's not gonna do it full time in the league, but he'll do it. He'll do full time one way and part time the other way. Yeah.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
It's hard to do that full time in the league, bro. Different athlete up there.
Content just to drain the rest of the time away. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to run for it. dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Don't always have to run the sexy plays.
But he's used to that, bro. Since he was a kid, that's been the case.
Spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just.
But what y'all gonna do? You depending on Aaron Rodgers?
And that's all that matters. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock.
That's what they talking, bro.
This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just
Mason
balance,
Rudolph.
rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Tannehill better than fucking Mason Rudolph, though.
Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock.
Nah.
Man, they put a good day together.
Oh yeah, you did get Will Howard though, yeah.
Defense, a lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense. That is how it's done on third down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the.
Nah, yeah, you can't trade Mika, bro. Mika's still nice. Y'all was talking about trading T.J. Watt too earlier in the offseason. I was like, nah.
Find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
That would have been nice though, man. GG's, bro.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their.
That was a solid game, man. He was cool, just talking some ball. Talking some ball with my opponent. First game, first dub, man. That's how we do. How we start the session off. Yeah, but the fucking Lakers is choking, man. They ain't gonna fuck around unless they win 3 straight. Now it's over with. What's good, bro?
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium.
Oh yeah.
The horns are up, and this burnt orange.
What's your name on here?
Is ready to help Texas hook 'em. What we have in store for you today: a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you must have never been in the chat then.
As we'll
Okay.
see, the
I don't remember.
Florida Gators taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorn. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese.
Oh, yeah?
Here in the booth, as always, by
Yeah,
David
yeah,
Palmer
yeah.
and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Oh yeah, pot and tacos, yeah. Yeah, I fuck with his shit. I like how he be playing with like random teams, you feel me? Or random low tier teams and shit.
And the Gators will boot it away to start the game.
Yeah, I know motherfuckers be mad, bro, when they be losing to teams like that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bolden.
Yeah, shit. All right, bro. Let's see what we
Down
got.
to the 16 would have been much better.
Let me hit this depth chart real fast, bro. Texas show normal team. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you know about the sleepers, bro. Bro, Oklahoma is good offensively, you know, of course, but I don't know why the fuck they got a 92 defense on here. I'm like, bro, since when? Yeah. Oh shit. But next year on 26, they gotta fix it to where you can pick whatever playbook you want, bro. Like this shit's so stupid, man. Let me know you're ready, bro. All right. Yeah, that shit's stupid, bro. Like I never played a football game where you can't pick whatever. I mean, I don't want to do customs. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be able to pick a custom playbook, but you should be able to pick whatever normal playbook you want. Yeah, like a lot of teams, like I can't use just 'cause I play with like Tennessee, can't use them because they do all that wide shit. Utah, all that wide shit. Oklahoma too. I'm like, I can't fuck with that.
They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Yeah, Florida got a couple little athletes on their team.
Second and 11. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Fires to the wideout.
Ooh, shit.
Timing just a hair off. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. DB's right up on the receivers. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He gets a block. Ooh. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
I really like
he
this
almost got there too. He
he
played that good, bro. He was between them two routes.
Really nice job creating separation for his QB.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to him. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Damn, bro. Lineman running me down like that?
Staying alive, and finally he goes down.
Oh, that's not a lineman. That's a safety. Okay, I'm about to say.
Respect to hot routes and side adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. Can't put that one on the offensive line. It's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Johnson. Oh, big juke to get past. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. The option look. He'll pitch it. Got enough space. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's golden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm.
Oh, my God.
Really
He overthrew that.
put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Back to throw, it's Ewers. Fires to the middle.
Yes, sir.
And it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Operating in the red zone.
Yeah, he had to make a play right there.
Fast motion from the offense. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Safe completion.
Oh my God, bro.
No siree, not this
fucking getting
time.
blocked.
The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw for it. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field.
He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Sending the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now.
He's going up top. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line.
No, that's Ewers for you.
No risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Going up top on first down. Getting some heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Gators. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some.
He beat you both times?
Work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it.
He played with Bama, right?
The team better respond.
Yeah. Yeah, I played him.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, he got me too.
Coming out with it, it's Golden. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one.
Yeah, that number one, he just be trying to, he real cheesy, bro. He try to glitch the game out and do that bullshit.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this.
He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end.
That's a hell of a catch.
To lay out and make the catch. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some...
He's going for it all.
Oh my God.
Inside the 25.
I'm fucking running with him.
The juice, the jets, the move. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
To the air, it's Ewers. Fires to the end zone.
Good throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half. And listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Texas. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
Come on, line.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 24, Texas 7.
The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. The 20. Touchdown, Gators. And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that.
Texas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to pass. It's Ewers. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to let it go.
Oh my God.
He's inside the 35. The Longhorns are marching down the field.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Feeling some heat. Complete downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone.
I got y'all two just guard nothing.
This guy is such a weapon for this offense, especially down in the red area. Because of his speed and his size, he's a nice target right there on the post. You see him. It's just really hard to box him out and prevent him from catching the football. Good decision by the QB, and it results in a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The lead is 17 as they try to fight their way back in. They'll need a stop on this possession, about to kick it off here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Bulls his way forward. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. New set of downs after that completion.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 31, Texas 14.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Inside the 30. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Texas.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Scanning the field, it's Ewers. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the Longhorns in the hurry up.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Lets it fly.
Too far, yeah.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
On third down, he drops to throw.
This nigga dropped it.
Almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you gotta kill him.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes the offense on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out.
GG's, bro. I'll catch you in the chat, man.
Just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a
You already know.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said...
Man, it's always cool to play somebody who be in the chat, bro. He said he'd be watching the stream. Showing love, bro. I mean, I'm chilling too, bro. Just on the game.
Where titles are won, legends are made, and
Trying to run through some shit, bro.
That's it. Home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football.
You been belting shit on here?
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh, this motherfucker quit. Motherfucker scary. Who's scary out here? He's scary. Mob Lil Red. Scary guy. I ain't been on college. What you been on? I hope you ain't been on no Madden then. I hope you're not trading the college for Madden. That'd be a sin. That would be a sin, bro.
Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. This
Oh, shooting game? I ain't never heard of that, bro. I'll be on that duty. I'll be on that duty every now and then.
We'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gators will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. He's got great speed. bunch formation for these receivers. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They use the end around first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Last time these two met, the big dogs ate as Georgia rolled easily.
And taking care of business in a rivalry game like they did, it... The bragging rights are even better. I can talk about stomping you out. Speaking of stomp, 2007.
Nah, yeah, bro. The duty, that's the best shooting game to me.
Those are the moments that you think about in this
I'll be up on that. That shit is crazy though, bro. You spend a couple days off there, you get back on, you get your ass murked.
The rock for the Bulldogs. I mean, they had no answer for Georgia's running game a season ago. And defensively, the Gators know they've got to be a lot more physical in this one.
On the move, it's Etienne. At midfield, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the physical play there.
Damn, bro, he fucking
on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big
threw it right at two of my people. We ain't even.
Play that forced the incompletion.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Contender, what it do, bro? Yeah, you know, bro, we be on all the time for real.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Dropping back, it's back. He wants it all.
I'm about to save.
Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Offense set on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Gators want to move quickly. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they
get y'all not gonna block this motherfucker.
Have some success to create some balance.
5 yard.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, when you got the AAU games going on, I get it. That's a whole day thing right there.
2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. He called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back who came in the huddle and says,
this nigga stopped running as soon as I threw the ball, bro. I be hating that shit. I fucking hate that shit, bro. As soon as I throw the ball, you fucking stop running.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there.
I don't know how he got that off either.
All right, that's a good result.
Fucking getting hit inside on
Coming into this year, they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Grab behind the line. It's dealt. On the move at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Running the red zone, it's Etienne. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Bro, I'm chilling, bro. What you been on?
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the back. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's back. Makes his connection. Defense
Caught that
is there
bullshit.
to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Dogs! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Now on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Quarterbacks nowadays are so good. With 1 second or 2 seconds, they can make really big plays. But when you give them that much time, my goodness, all of them are going to be successful.
The Gators with the 1st and 10. The pitch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right. Finds his man, and they convert. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gator! On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to...
Yes, sir.
Into traffic, it's picked off.
Yes, sir.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
He wants to throw. Looking left. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Throws to the back. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll call for the fair catch here. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the right. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Oh my God, let me get a block.
After the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Let me get a block, man.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 14, Georgia 7.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Looking to the big tight end.
Good catch,
Just
boy.
masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And look, defenses obviously have to play man coverage in different situations of the game, but you got to wonder if this defense wants to keep playing man after giving up that big play.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He leaves it with the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps.
Wide open, he makes the catch. With the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Gators. That is the ultimate grab and
Oh my God.
lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone.
We putting that stick on motherfuckers out here. I'm telling you.
To kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Etienne. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here. Make some.
Bro, stop trying to save this man, bro. This motherfucker just throwing shit. How did I PI him? I'm in a perfect position.
He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the
That's that
offense.
tier 1 bullshit, bro.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
Like, look at this shit,
Got a
man.
hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to the air one more time. Looking down the middle.
There's no way. Thank
He
you.
can't make
No
the
fucking way.
catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
No way. Thank you. There's no way.
Turnover on down.
Like, look at the reads, bro. There's no way.
Scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see
Let's
that
put the
here on
game
next
away.
drive too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd.
And that 7 points he got was bullshit too, bro. Cause my wide receiver was coming back towards the ball, wide the fuck open. As soon as I throw it, he stopped. I like, get the fuck out of here.
Position now where I can throw the football or run. I will have a.
And you race it to the house.
Put the game away.
Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida 28, Georgia 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Etienne. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for space, it's Etienne. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 28, Georgia 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Yankee blue. 42.
It'll be a draw. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Georgia going up tempo. To throw, it's back. Setting up the screen.
Good tackle, kid.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Good fucking tackle.
Timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Coming to Georgia, how they stadium quiet than a motherfucker.
They have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Fuck off me.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
The give on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39.
Just take the fight out of the motherfucker. Breaking spirits.
Leaves it with the back.
Good game, bro.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated.
How he do it, man? Just broke his spirit. He didn't even want to play no more.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Bolden. He'll be out of bounds at the 23. And bringing it out of the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back.
Give me that.
What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Coming out with it, it's Golden. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Texas offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Defense in press coverage. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And these These little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
To the air, it's Manning. Buying some time. Sails one into the middle.
I'm gonna say, fuck no, you can't make that throw.
They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Oh, my God.
Lucky to get that one back.
All right, we got to put that more outside, QB.
Turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. Touchdown, Florida! What a catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard.
Hey, step, bro. I see you got a nice little streak going right now.
They're lining up to boot it away.
I was looking at the leaderboards earlier.
He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Slips through the line. He's on the loose.
I'm about to say we better not give him no fucking kick return.
He gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
How is that even a catch?
So it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He'll pull it down and run. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team with some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Buys a little time. Oh, the ball scored.
Thank you. I'm like, fumble the fucking ball, bro. You doing all that fucking running with the QB.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense, continue to chase that QB.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. The give to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Wow, what a big play by that defender. And how about the hit stick tackle? Woo! That ball carrier's going to remember that.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air. It's Lagway. Dances away to buy time. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands.
Like, bro, where's my receiver going?
Something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the pass. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And listen, there's different degrees of open. But in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box, so he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Steps away to find some room. Unloads to the wideout.
He got hit.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Time to take a shot. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the board for his offense.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch, whether it's a perfect throw.
Come on, Zip. Drop the ball.
You're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make
An overthrow and a fucking drop.
to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. The completion well past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted, and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh my God, bro. Catch the fucking ball.
Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
Zippin dropped 2 fucking balls on 3rd down.
Finally sending out a punter.
And he hit my punter.
Make sure they earn their letter. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
My boy Bill, what's up, bro?
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah, shit.
Pass picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Gators. What a great play.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, bro, and that Wi-Fi be an issue sometimes. Yesterday, I lost the game because my Wi-Fi just started tripping in the middle of a game. I'm winning, and that shit just cut off. The boy said that Spectrum. Where's Step Bro at? Is Step Bro right here? He on a 17 game. $52 is crazy. 90, this guy going crazy.
Excited to work out, man. Couldn't wait to get dressed. Ready to lose the championship. Get promoted to Heisman.
No, I can work out. I just don't. I just can't run. I'm complete.
Welcome everyone to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion.
Yep. Yeah, I'm ready to lose, bro. You ready to win?
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy.
You mean demoted?
One game to determine the national championship.
I'm in Heisman now, bro.
And that one will bounce.
So why you telling me I'm gonna lose and you're an All-American? Nah, brother. And now you about to find out what happened when you be talking like that too. Yeah, I'm in Heisman, bro. You an All-American. So you the one who's trying to level up. Don't worry about it, brother, cause you about to be in Heisman. That's what they do. When you about to come up, they start putting you up against people up there. And now you opened your mouth. No, you done fucked up. Yeah. I've won a couple national championships. Yeah.
So a touchback will start at the 25.
I mean, we gonna see, bro. Like I said, most motherfuckers will get on here talking like that and be asshole. That's what they all say.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll toss it to the right side. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's
Good spin move. You don't have to tell me how sophisticated it is, bro. Just show me, man. You don't even have to tell me that. All you doing is telling me you ass, bro. All this talking, that's all it's doing is telling me you ass.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
second down play coming up for this offense. Behind the line.
Very sophisticated, bro. Very sophisticated.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch.
I guess you ain't see my safety user in that play. That's crazy.
Making any yards after the catch.
You gonna outrun my safety, bro?
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening position.
Nigga, I was gonna make the tackle. I'm telling you, bro. This ain't okay.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, the sophistication. Drop back, run with the quarterback.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
No.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Yeah, all right, bro. See, you used to playing All-American, nigga. You didn't come in here talking crazy.
Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. A quick juke to get free. Tackle made after a big gain. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's that defense shifting again. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. Looking to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Gators. And now they'll set up for the point after.
I told y'all, anybody who come in here talking crazy like that, asshole. Shitty.
They jump in front 7-0.
Shitty. Talk about his offense sophisticated. Like, bro, you running, you doing a driving back, trying to run with the quarterback. Bullshit ass RPO to the tight end. You tried to. I know you're not. You tried to. He was on that shit.
It's Morris. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You don't do something this drive, this shit over with. This shit is over with. You don't score right here, this shit is done.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped.
Don't worry about my record, brother.
From these DBs. He'll throw it now.
Look at you. Look at you. Is it? You see what I'm saying? Like, look at this shit, bro.
Brings up 2nd down.
Y'all seeing this shit? These are the motherfuckers who get on the mic and just start talking crazy, throwing shit like that.
But they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Trying to make the first with a wide receiver handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaking tackles.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Orgy. The screen pass.
How we get blocked? I'm on that shit.
Grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here.
Shut me up.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. That player moved
there you go, moving back.
Too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Orgy. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost him.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Edwards. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Powers through. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw.
Look at you, you fucking bum.
And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone.
You still on the mic, bro? Don't get quiet now.
You have to be more careful with the football.
Yeah, don't get quiet now.
Offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Look, y'all see that mic in the top of that corner? That shit not even moving no more. Motherfucker had a lot to say before the game. That shit ain't even moving no more.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Great move in the open field. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Catch made.
Tell me, stupid ass, man.
Touchdown, Florida.
That's what I'm saying. All that talking about his sophisticated ass offense, 0 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
No, you're not about to do shit, bro. You need to take your ass back down to All-American and keep practicing, bro.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline.
But how is that? What you doing, corner?
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this.
All right, bro. Before you talk again, put some points up.
Nice catch here.
That's a rule up here. I don't want to hear no talking if you got 0 on the board.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Orgy. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards,
We're gonna see.
but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of
Now I'll allow you to speak, bro.
Feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
No, you're not going deep.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum.
You put up 7 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the 1st half, backed up near their own end zone. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves it to the 35, 1st down again. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. That ball snagged for a completion. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half. They talk strategy here.
Don't worry about it, bro. Play defense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw, testing the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. And the Wolverines will kick this away, begin the 2nd half. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball.
You said, why am I quiet? Cooking shit up.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway.
Cooking shit up like that. Why you shitty? You asking why am I quiet? Why you so shitty?
No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit.
What day? Bro, shut up with all that talking, you bum ass motherfucker.
Kickoff team on the
You a
field.
bum.
Set now.
You a bum. Certified bum. Happy you got 7 points.
Bringing it out. It's Morris. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last position. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble.
I told you, bro, you're not running, bro. Stand back there and make a read.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Yeah, drink that water.
Down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Orgy. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Really good job
Losing ass nigga.
by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air, it's Orji. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Yeah, I like that 7 points you got it on the board. Yeah.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It don't mean shit. You're still gonna lose the game.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is counter.
Keep telling yourself
trying
that.
to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it.
Fucking bum ass nigga. The fuck up.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead.
Now what you were saying, bro? About what you were saying?
They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end.
Fucking dot.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
Instead of talking so much, you need to learn how to play some fucking defense. I only got 21 points?
So quickly up to the 35.
What the fuck that mean? I only got 21 points. What the hell that mean? You only got 7. What the fuck that mean? Weird ass motherfucker. I'm busting your ass is what the fuck I'm doing.
Set it down after that completion.
You got on here talking about how sophisticated your offense was. You got 7 points in the 4th quarter, you bum. And you got Michigan that can't play no defense.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Hey, bum, quit talking.
Making some changes at the line.
Why are you speaking?
Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's escaping the pocket now. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to
Yeah, take your weak ass back down to All-American and go beat up on them. Go get your confidence back up.
National championship, every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Damn, bro, why you so quiet, bro? I thought you was gonna be a real talker. You quiet as fuck now.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He's got it for a big gain. Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Hey, it's all right, Q. This motherfucker about to fold in his championship too, man.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
Dropping back. It's Lagway.
Bum.
Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone.
Bum.
Touchdown, Florida. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
You almost could. Shut up.
Extra point up and good.
Next time you get on here talk about how sophisticated your offense is, put up more than 7 points, bum.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. And he gave it a shot. I should have just left the
I don't blame you though, bro. Motherfucker just be down there beating up on bums, thinking he good and shit. Well, I knew he was sweet as soon as he started talking like that. What I say at the beginning? I said, bro, motherfuckers who talk like you are asshole shitty. Never fails. It never fails.
He's running out of time here. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Yeah, I only got 28. That's what he said. I only got 28 points. That motherfucker, you got 7.
It's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Buying time. Moving to his left. Going to try to use his legs here. He stopped.
Bum ass dude. Get the fuck out of my game.
4th down now. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance.
Certified bum. Get on here talking all that shit, bro. Got your ass whooped. Now let's see if we can fucking find somebody. What's going on? I don't think I ever seen someone play with Michigan and put Jaden Davis in. It's either Warren or most of the time it's Orgy. I don't even know who that Jaden Davis is. No, but I know he was talking like that. He'd be down there All American, just dropping back and running with the fucking quarterback. That's all he want to do. And do that RPO to the tight end. Like, bro, no, you're gonna have to make it read like a grown man. You see, he was just throwing in the double and triple coverage the whole game. Facts, bro. Had to show him his levels. His levels to this shit, man.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here, they're just able to stop him, but that is a... There. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And there's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A gain sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Sixth play of the drive coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Razor.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Burks. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The attempt is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the option play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. But you got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got
catch, boy.
Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, the defense completely blows in here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming.
All right, so good shit.
Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll slot it at the 42. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Parkins. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field.
Yeah, I mean, Madden's too slow, bro. And the gameplay and shit, like, I don't fuck with that shit.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the...
Like, I watch motherfuckers play it on YouTube and then stream sometimes, but I don't think I'll never play that shit.
Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
I ain't gonna lie, when they wasn't making college football, I was playing Madden because it was the only football game we had. But ever since this came out, I don't fuck with that shit.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking.
No, that's a fact, bro. Yeah, Madden terrible. God damn, catch the ball, son.
There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. It's leg way. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass is intercepted.
What?
Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This motherfucker was beat. How?
It looked like they had complete control of the national championship. They turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Good tackle, yeah.
The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop.
I'm like, there's no way he wasn't there, right?
This one.
Thank you.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. It's QB sneak. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
White big team, Rocky switch. White big team, Rocky switch.
It's a run to the left. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver.
Oh, you got to hold that. That's a dive.
Incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone.
Good catch, boy.
Touchdown, Gators. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete. Second down coming out. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Good shit, boy.
He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Bowman. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Sooners offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Arnold. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go.
I'm motherfucker going crazy. Alright, y'all boys, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll be back on a little later, man. Step, bro, I just checked you out, bro. Where you at? Right here. 17 straight, man. Keep running it up for the chat. Yes, sir. When I get back on later, bro, I expect that to be in the 20s or something. Alright, y'all boy, man.